Hello, my name is Agustin Yomi. I am 26 years old and I am an electronics engineer. I attended high school at Escuela Industrial Superior in Santa Fe, where I graduated as an electromechanical technician. Then I studied at the Universidad Tecnológica Nacional, Regional Paraná, where I graduated as an electronics engineer. Currently I am living in Santo Tomé and I am working for JML Ascensores, the company where I hold a position in the research and development department. JML Ascensores is a company in the elevator manufacturing and maintenance business. It was founded in 1993, it's based in Santo Tomé, and it employs over 40 people. My responsibility in the company is to design the control system of the elevators. Today I am going to present my company, the company I work for, and I'm going to address to the problem posed by the UTN call for tender, which is the need of accessibility facilities for people with physical disabilities. So, first I'm going to show how this presentation is going to be structured. First, I'm going to talk about the market and the products and services that we offer. Then we will see the company history. In third place, I am going to show the company organization. Next, I am going to present our premises and facilities. And in the next two sections, I am going to describe the problem that I mentioned before. And I am going to explain the solutions that we propose in our project. So let's start with the markets and services. JML Ascensores offer its products and services to residential, commercial and industrial customers in the center and north of Santa Fe, Paraná and Rosario. Our main products are residential building elevators and industrial freight elevators, but we also manufacture elevators for commercial buildings like office buildings or malls, and manufacture elevators for custom applications. Besides these products, we also offer the maintenance service for any kind of elevator or lifting system. Now let's see the company history. JML Ascensores was founded in 1993 as a family business by Mr. Juan Reggi and his two sons, Marcos and Luis Reggi. They offer the service of small repairs and maintenance for residential, commercial and industrial customers in the city of Santa Fe. In 1996, they acquired a small workshop in Santa Fe so they could offer more complex repair works service. 1 year later, they gained renown and they incorporated 4 employees, allowing them to do more volume of work. In 1999, they expanded their business to more cities in the center and north of Santa Fe and started planning on moving to new premises. Unfortunately, during the crisis in the country in 2001, the business slowed down and those plans had to be delayed. In 2006, the business finally recovers, and in late 2008, they finally moved to their new premises in Santo Tomé. They also acquired manufacturing equipment and hired a specialized workforce. A few months later, they manufactured and sold their first elevator. In 2014, they acquired new technology machinery, allowing them to offer more diverse type of elevators. And in 2017, we achieved the development of high-speed elevators, being the only one in the region who could offer that kind of technology. Today, JML Sensores is leading the business in the center north of Santa Fe and is quickly increasing its sales in Paraná and Rosario. Now, let's see the company organization. The president of the company is Mr. Juan Reggi. Then we have 4 main departments. The production department, led by Marcos Reggi. He organizes the manufacturing orders and supervises the work of the metalwork area, where Sergio Barbero is in charge. They build the structural part of the elevator, the mechanical part, and the electrical and control system, led by Martin Silva. They assemble the electrical and electronic components of the elevators. Then the maintenance and installation service department is led by Luis Reggi. He schedules the orders of maintenance and installation, and his assistant, Hernán Mateos, supervises the job of the work crews in the different workplaces. Maria Hoffman is in charge of the administration department, and she oversees the work of Emmanuel Ortiz in the sales office. He communicates with our customers and sells our products. And Claudia Prodi, the accountant, is in the finance office, and she keeps record on the company finances. Last, we have the research and development department, where Carlos Martinez is in charge. He received the orders from the sales office and start planning the development of the elevators. He works together with Luis Paredes in the mechanical design office and with me in the control system design. Luis Paredes designed the structural part of the elevator, and I designed the control system and the electronics components that are going to be in the elevator. The 3 of us need to work together and with a lot of communication, because we need to make sure that everything works together and we satisfy the need of our clients. Okay, now we're going to see, I'm going to present our premises and facilities. Our headquarters are located at 3664 Ejército Argentino Avenue, Santo Tomé. And here is the distribution of the different rooms. At the entrance, we have a small reception where clients can have some information of our products. The first room on the right is the sales office. There the client can have more detailed information and reach an agreement on buying one of our products. Next to the sales office there is the administration office, and following down the corridor there is the finance office. At the end of the corridor we can find the president's office, and on the right there is a restroom. Opposite to the finance office is the maintenance and installation service office. Next to it and opposite to the administration office there is the research and development office. The big area is the production area, and there is a restroom in the corner for the people that work in that area. Okay, with that I conclude the presentation of the company. Now I'm going to describe the problem that I mentioned at the beginning, which is the need of accessibility facilities for people with physical disabilities at UTN. So first, why does UTN needs those facilities? Well, education in our country is a human right, so all students need to have full access to the educational institution premises to be able to fulfill that right. Also, there is a national law that establishes the need to eliminate all the physical and architectonic barriers in every public institution, ensuring the inclusion and equal opportunities for people with physical disabilities. Besides this, the world itself is getting more and more inclusive as the technology advances. People with disabilities can perform tasks that they couldn't do before, and that is thanks to the technological advances. So today, UTN does not provide full accessibility to its premises. As you can see, the main access to the upper floor are these stairs with a pronounced slope, being very difficult for people with disabilities to reach the top floor unless they go through uncomfortable and dangerous situations. Now, upstairs there are many classrooms, there is the main hall, and there are many laboratories. Laboratories are very important for the normal development of the academic activities for both students and teachers. So this is a huge obstacle for people with disabilities who want to attend to classes here at the UTN, and for teachers it's difficult to perform their job normally. Okay, now I'm going to describe the project for give a solution to these problems. It is divided in 3 stages. The first stage is to decide which kind of facility we want to install and where we want to install them. So, for the main entrance stair, we propose to install this device called Climb Platform Lift. It consists in a platform that moves on rails mounted to the wall on the side of the stair. It can transport a person in wheelchairs up and down safely. And for the administration area, we propose installing a vertical platform lift. This device consists in a platform that moves up and down vertically, and it's enclosed in a metallic structure or frame. And this facility allows to transport a person in wheelchair with his attendant, so 2 people, or for example a person with crutches. The location it will be this gap that is marked in the picture, and upstairs it will match with this door. Once we have the location and the kind of facility, we can follow with stage 2, which is the project execution. So first we need to do different measures. Then we can start the design of the elevators. Once we have the design, we can manufacture them, and finally we can go for the installation. For the inclined platform lift, we need to follow the next steps. First, we mount the rails on the wall. Next, we can assemble the motorized platform, and then we do the final adjustments to make sure that everything works fine. This process, it only takes 1 or 2 days. For the vertical platform lift, first we need to perform building reforms. Next, we mount the metallic structure. Next, we can assemble the platform, and like the other one, we perform the final adjustments to make sure that everything is working okay. Okay, and the final stage, stage 3, is for problem prevision. One of the problems are going to be the building reforms, because we don't have the tools to perform them. But over the years, we work with many building companies, so we can outsource the building reforms to a building company of our trust. The weather also is going to be a problem, because the rain it will delay the building reforms. But we can still work on the metallic frame of the vertical platform lift. And finally, these devices need electricity to work, so in case of an failure in the electric system, they won't work. So to solve that problem, we equip our elevators with a battery bank to make sure that they can work for a few cycles, even if the main power source fails. To conclude my presentation, I would like to answer to the question of why to choose JML Ascensores. Well, first, we have more than 25 years in the elevator business, and we solve plenty of challenging problems. We are offering a cheap and efficient solution. These devices cost much less than a conventional elevator. The installation is fast. The inclined platform elevator only takes 1 or 2 days to install. And last, we are offering free maintenance service for 1 year. And that's all. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.